Hey guys, welcome back to another new video, and in today's video, again, we are going over two more urban legends that turned out to be true. So, don't subscribe just yet. I will earn your subscription by the end of this video, and don't leave a like just yet. Watch the video all the way through, and then, once you get to the end, if you actually like the video, then make sure to leave a like. It really helps me out to let me know you want to see more just like this. Alright? Let's get into our first one. The Hanging Man of Halloween. The Hanging Man of Halloween is a very creepy and dark urban legend that became very true in several cases. This legend involves instances where individuals who committed themselves are mistaken for Halloween decorations or props. These incidents have happened in various locations, and they have also led to tragic outcomes due to the misinterpretation of the situations during the Halloween season. In Delaware 2005, a female would commit herself, and in California 2009, a male would also commit himself, and they both would be mistaken for Halloween decorations by passerby and neighbors, which would delay the discovery of their deaths. But not all cases of this would be on purpose. Some were accidental, such as a 17-year-old worker at a haunted hayride event in New Jersey in 1990, and a 15-year-old boy were found hanging while decorating a home in North Carolina that same year. One particular case that was very gruesome involved the murder of Rebecca Cade in Ohio in 2015. Her battered corpse was initially thought to be a gory Halloween decoration until it had been discovered that she had been beaten to death by her boyfriend. The Puebla Tunnels. The Puebla Tunnels are a system of tunnels under the Mexican city of Puebla. It had long been considered to be an urban legend until 2015, when it had been rediscovered. They are believed to be up to 500 years old. The tunnel systems are believed to extend for more than 10 kilometers. These tunnels are high enough that somebody could easily ride through on horseback. The tunnels began in the historic center of Puebla and ended at the Loreto Fort, where the Cinco de Mayo battle happened. Researchers have considered that the tunnels could have possibly been used by soldiers during the Battle of Mexican Liberation, though they could also have been used by clergy or also common folk. Various old and antique items have been found trapped in the mud, and some of these old things were marbles, guns, gunpowder, and bullets, etc. Most of the items in weaponry were from the mid-19th century, around the time of the Battle of Puebla dispute between Mexico and France. As of 2017, the tunnels are open for tours, and it involves a guided visit and a museum. Charlie No Face. Charlie No Face is not just an urban legend. This was a true story of a man by the name of Raymond Robinson, who, when he was just 8 years old, had climbed a pole reaching for a bird's nest, when he had been severely electrocuted by electrical lines that were 1,222,000 volts. Ray would miraculously survive this horrific incident, but he would be severely disfigured. His eyes, nose, lips, and ears were either gone or mishap. One of his hands would also be blown clean off. Charlie No Face became a thing because when Ray was still alive, he would take nighttime walks, and this would make him into a figure of urban legend in western Pennsylvania. Ray had been so severely injured that he just could not go out in public without fear of causing a panic. So, he would go for long walks at night. Local tourists would drive along the road he would walk, hoping they would meet him, but most would be disappointed when they would not find him. People would pass on tales about him to their children and grandchildren. People raised on these tales are sometimes surprised to discover that he was a real person who was loved by his family and neighbors. Candyman. In the 1992 horror film Candyman, includes a scene in which the main character learns that a murderer might be entering apartments via the medicine cabinets. This very horror film turned out to be true. Ruthie Mae McCoy would be a victim of this apartment room killing. Ruthie would be found in her bedroom, shot multiple times and lying in a pool of her own blood. Her room would be ransacked. Because it had been a couple of days since the break-in had occurred, the smell of decomposition had begun to pervade the apartment. People had been breaking into apartments through medicine cabinets for over a year prior to Ruthie's murder. 2 men would be arrested for the break-in, burglary, and murder, but they wouldn't be found guilty in court. And that's gonna do it. I know, this video is quite short. That's why I put 2 extra stories instead of just 2. Anyway, I'm real sorry this video is short, but I promise I should be making longer videos, hopefully next week. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if I earned your subscription, make sure to subscribe. We are trying to hit 100 subscribers before August, and right as I'm recording, we are at 84. And if you enjoyed the video and you made it this far, make sure to leave a like. It really helps me out. They want to see more just like this. I hope to catch you guys in next Tuesday's video.